Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department.
Haaland! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tries to pass it through. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. That's travelling a long way. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rodri. Opts to play it back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar is herring after that one. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Alvarez. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Picked out, real chance! That's another chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Nicely shaped ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Xavi. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Nicely spread. Modric, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Alvarez gets flagged offside. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Half an hour played now. Looking for the run. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Iniesta is flagged offside. Some really good ball movement. And he's in, tries a shot! And it's in! AC Milan are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alvarez. Xavi. Vieira. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar. Iniesta. And here's Eto'o. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Pings in across. Oh, the clearance is short. Takes a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And he's there to clear it. And it's Eto'o. Iniesta.
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta. For Xavi Alonso, passing nice and neat. That's a decent clearance. That's a lovely pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thinks about the shot. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Neither of them has a shot! Terrific save by Manuel. Chance here to counter. Messi carries the ball down the right. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Milan really might just end up kicking.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a smartly directed ball. Messi. That's a little off target. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now it's Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Haaland shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi.
A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he's been caught, and another try! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Xavi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Mohamed Salah. And this is Isco. And this is Xavi Alonso. And this is... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So Jim, how do you reflect? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Can he get onto this? Oh, important interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that was vital. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Mbappe. Diaz. Mbappe! Missed by a fraction. That has been cut short. Quarter of an hour played. Vinicius Junior has it in a bullish header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. DiMarco. Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rodri. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The ball's gone astray, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Diaz. Gabriel attempts a clearance. 30 minutes gone. And this is Messi. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ødegaard. Modric.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's DiMarco. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Could move up a gear here. And it's been played through. Haaland. And he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Played out towards the right wing. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Mbappe. And the flows for a shot. In he goes again. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
DiMarco. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. Shot could be on. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice gets across to intercept that. And he thumps it clear. Tries to play it through. Rice. Played out to the right. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a chance. They're urging him to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Swings in across. DiMarco puts them all in. Well, they've got it back in a struck first time. Just off target.
Rice usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Rice. And it's Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. Gabriel can get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. For Lucas Vazquez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. This might spell danger. And the shot! It's hit the upright.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has been cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. Alvarez. He's through here. That's been cut out, well played. Lucas Vazquez. Bruno Guimaraes looking to run onto it. Tries to get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rice threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And Aubameyang! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback. Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but
oh, what has happened here? Gabriel, and he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. No way through there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Great ball and he's in here. No foul, says the referee. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Vi informiamo che si prevede...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Rice, and he's gone backward here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's gone loose. Oh, important interception. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nicely shaped ball. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Toure does well to get it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi. Oh, good-looking ball. Monaco trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cleared without complication. Rice. Looking for options for movement. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Out towards the flank. Shot a goal! Decent enough try. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Modric. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! And that should get the job done. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Modric. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. He could be in here. He's in a great... Mbappe! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Modric. For Messi. Now it's Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. Modric. And the shot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the manager's...
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Oh, he's been caught on it, shapes to shoot! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making.
And here's Haaland. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, played right into his path. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. It's a good run down the right. Can he spark a counter here? Rooney. Milan are still that goal to the good. Rice. And that has been cut short. Out for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Messi. Lascia il campo per il numero 10. Kaká.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Kaká. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's being urged to shoot. Chance, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Kaká. And here's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, it's come to nothing. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
Milan
22.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Up towards the front line. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Viene sostituito con il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, drilled in low. He can get that clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got it back. Can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Monaco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it again. Pele. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vardiol getting this one clear.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kaka. Now it's Haaland.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Very much into the last knockings. And he's intervened well there. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Kaka. And here's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's aimed into the middle. Great chance! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Messi.